Welcome back to my Road to Completion guide for Dark Souls 3. This is episode 29. Let's go ahead and make our way through the gate. Now we're going to encounter a Wyvern up ahead. It's actually a boss. There's a trophy called Ancient Wyvern for defeating this boss, and we're going to do that in just a second. But for now, we need to pick up a ring. So just keep running, skip the boss entirely, make a right. We're going to go down the stairs, and then we're going to make a U-turn once we get to the end of this platform. You guys are going to see a corpse up ahead. Pick up the ring that's on the corpse. It's called Ring of Steel Protection. It's going to be ring 102 out of 107. Then I want you guys to immediately quit the game. So after you guys quit the game, you're going to be teleported outside of the boss arena. I want you guys to go ahead and take off the longsword +9 and throw on the storyteller staff. We're going to use that poison mist along with our pestilent mist to be able to kill this boss. So make sure you guys are set up for that. Then go back inside the fog gate. Again, you're going to wait for the Wyvern to spawn in, but you're just going to run through the legs just like you did before, except this time you're not going to take a right, you're going to take a left, a sharp left. Sometimes you're going to get hit, like you see me get hit there. Don't worry about it, guys. Just get up, keep rolling, just keep pushing on through. Don't go through the archway straight ahead. Take a sharp left. You don't want to go inside that room and then wait over here by this wall. What's going to happen is this, guys. There's an enemy inside the archway. The boss is going to want to kill something when it, turns that corner, okay? It's looking for you. So it just detects that somebody's on the map, and that's the enemy that's inside of that room. So that's going to be your distraction to come over here and start putting your poison mist and your pestilent mist on this boss. Now you guys will need to cast poison mist a few times in order to do damage to this boss. So just keep watching the boss health bar down at the bottom. Just keep casting poison mist until you start to see that tick damage down on that health bar. When that happens, then you guys want to switch out for pestilent mist and start using that spell, okay? You're just going to keep repeating that process until this boss dies. As always, guys, make sure you have on the symbol of avarice when you defeat the Wyvern so you guys can get maximum souls. There's your trophy. Once you guys have the trophy, you're going to be teleported to a new area. Straight ahead is a bonfire. I want you guys to go ahead and switch off the symbol of avarice, put on your normal headgear. You can also switch out your storyteller staff for the longsword +9. Then I want you guys to rest at the bonfire, get your health back, set up a safety save, and then we'll continue. After you guys come back from your safety save, just turn this corner. What I want you guys to do is sit in between these two statues using Path of the Dragon, that gesture. Same thing we did before, just make sure that you have it highlighted, you test it. That's gonna cause you guys to sit down. After a few seconds, you'll pick up the Calamity Ring, which is ring number 103 of 107. Then immediately get up and run up the stairs here. You're gonna have some enemies trying to hit you at this point, so just be quick about it. You can see that I got hit one time there. And then you just wanna follow this path all the way down to the end. When you get to the end, you're gonna take a right, and then you're gonna see a ladder. Take the ladder all the way up to the top, and then immediately in front of you is gonna be another ring. It's called the Thunder Stoneplate ring. That's gonna be ring 104 of 107. After you pick up the ring, just cross the wooden bridge up ahead, and when you get to the next room, go ahead and quit the game and set up a safety save. After you guys have locked in all that progress with a safety save, let's exit this room. I want you to cast Hidden Body. You'll notice there's an enemy at the top of the steps there. There's also another enemy at the top of the next set of steps, and Hidden Body is going to allow you guys to avoid both of those enemies. But notice here, we're being attacked by a Wyvern, okay? It's going to try to attack you with physical attacks and with fire. You want to just keep pushing on through. See? You want to get through this area as fast as possible. Once you make it to this room, you're safe. Now, you're going to see me Estus here because I have another enemy coming up ahead. But if you need to Estus, guys, while the Wyvern is attacking you, do that. Okay, use as many as you need to, because once you make it past the enemy up here to my right, you guys will have another bonfire and you can get all your Estus back. So just keep sprinting on through here. Notice I'm just avoiding that enemy. And all the way at the end of this tunnel here, guys, is going to be another bonfire. Go ahead and rest, get your health back, and then set up another safety save. So the next ring that we need to pick up is called Havel's Ring +1. It's going to be ring 105 of 107. I want you guys to cast Hidden Body as you exit the bonfire room. Head down the stairs. You're going to see two enemies out here in this open area. Go ahead and kill them. That's number one. Notice that I'm just using my Crystal Soul Spirit, so one hit kill. Boom, that's number two. Now make your way down the path. Keep trying to lock on here, guys. Don't get too close to this enemy. Notice how far I am away. You don't want to get too close to the enemy on the path because it does have a shield. And if you get too close, it's going to be aggro to you. Throw the shield up and it's going to take you guys a ton of hits to kill it. Just make sure that you lock on as quick as possible so that you can kill that enemy one hit. Then we're going to come through here. Notice that I have Spook on, Hidden Body, and I'm using Pestilent Mist, okay? You want to do that as long as you possibly can because you want to group all these enemies up and do damage to multiple targets, okay? These enemies are not difficult, but they are in numbers. That makes sense, okay? So keep your distance, hide behind these columns, keep casting Hidden Body and Spook, and then, you know, boom, get your Pestilent Mist off. Keep rinsing and repeating that until you're able to kill these enemies. If you get into any kind of trouble, and I think at the end of this clip I do, just back away. They'll be thinned out enough at that point where they're not going to be able to have strength in numbers, and you guys can just kill them with Crystal Soul Spear. Once you guys have that done, we're going to run through the archways up ahead and grab the Havel's Ring +1 on the left off that corpse, and then we'll continue. All right, now that we have Havel's Ring +1, we just want to backtrack to the bonfire room, go ahead and rest, get our health back. There's no need to set up a safety save though. The next section of the run is not really that difficult. We're just trying to pick up a miracle called Great Magic Barrier. It's going to be miracle 34 of 35. I just want you guys to rest at the bonfire just for safety, okay? All right, after you guys have your health and magic back, we're going to make our way up the steps. We want to cast Hidden Body and Spook, okay? We don't want the enemy to turn around and start firing off projectiles at us, okay? So make sure you have both of those spells on your character. Take a left, go up the rubble pile, fall off. You're going to have 2 exits, one on the left, one on the right. Take the one on the right, and then there's going to be a ladder on your left. There's going to be an enemy as well. Sometimes he'll hit you as you're trying to climb the ladder, but that should be a pretty safe strategy to get you guys through. You can always kill the enemy as well if you want to, but if you can skip it, even better, right? It's going to be a dead wyvern up ahead. No need to worry about that at all, guys. Come over here to where there's a broken section in the wall and then fall off, okay? Take a right and follow the path. You're going to want to kill the enemy up ahead and then grab the item on the ground. It's called Great Magic Barrier. Again, that's going to be your 34th miracle out of 35. Once you guys have the Great Magic Barrier, go ahead and use a homeward bone and travel back to the bonfire last rested at. Then I want you guys to go back up the steps. This time I want you to take a right and go ahead and pull the switch. Okay, that's going to trigger a cutscene, get you guys set up for the next boss fight. But before you enter the fog gate, I want you guys to set up a safety save, and then we'll discuss how to take down the Nameless King. So when it comes to this next boss fight, you have to worry about 2 phases. The first phase is called King of the Storm, and the second phase is called Nameless King. Now once you guys defeat phase 2, you're going to be able to pick up your trophy called the Nameless King, okay? But let's talk about phase number 1. So take note of my strategy, okay? I'm going to keep my distance, fire off Crystal Soul Spears, and be aggressive. You want to be as aggressive as possible during this fight because you want phase 1 to end quickly. So you're not trying to evade, you're not trying to block, you're just trying to do damage. If you get hit along the way, just use your Estus as needed, okay? Now I can tell you that depending on the attacks that happen during this phase for you, some of you are going to be able to take 2 shots. Sometimes you're going to be able to take 3 shots before, you know, you're in critical condition and you need to heal. You're just going to have to kind of monitor your health bar and Estus as you guys need to, okay? But trust me, you don't want to spend this part of this fight trying to block and evade and all that kind of stuff. I find you're going to take more damage doing that than just getting in there and being super aggressive with your Crystal Soul Spears. Now, once we hit phase 2, you're going to do the opposite. You want to block these attacks, okay? You also want to keep your distance and be aggressive with Crystal Soul Spears. Notice that I'm backing up as the Nameless King is moving forward, okay? That's causing the Nameless King to not want to attack. Now, this is not 100%. Sometimes he's still going to attack you, okay? If he does, block or roll to evade out of the way, okay? You want to use your Ashen Estus Flask as needed to give yourself more magic, but you always want to be backing up while you cast Crystal Soul Spear. Notice he's going to attack here. Shield is up just in case he catches me with a shot, but I'm always backing up, okay? That time I lost my lock on because I got too far away, okay? Get your distance, get your spacing correctly, boom, keep firing off Crystal Soul Spears, and you guys will have no problem getting through this fight either. Now, like I said, it doesn't always happen this way. Sometimes he's a lot more aggressive even though you're keeping your distance. But you guys already know what to do. Keep your shield up, roll through the attacks. So if he's coming towards you, you don't want to roll backwards. You want to roll forwards past the enemy and then go in the opposite direction and get your distance again. You want to keep doing that to get that spacing correctly so he doesn't want to attack you as much, okay? You just want to repeat that process until you're able to take down the Nameless King. That's going to give you guys that trophy. Then you're going to be teleported here to the new area. You can, of course, switch back to your normal rings. I don't know if I brought this up in the commentary. I don't think I did. But we actually switched to a ring before the fight there that helped us with lightning. You know, helped us to control the lightning damage because he does have lightning attacks. So you guys will definitely want to do that. Once you come to the new area, head down here to the third set of steps on the right. You guys are going to see a corpse. I want you guys to pick up the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring +2. That's going to be ring 106 of 107. And then all we have to do is use a home or bone, travel back to the Shrine Bonfire. Then I want you guys to set up a safety save, and I'll see you guys right back here in episode 30. You guys be good.